We are in the fucking woods. But not really, because we are in a state that's relatively small with a lot of history. I am floored. Look at that fucking view. We're headed to a place where they hold a lot of gold. They hold a lot of gold. Wealth of the country. Let's go. Only part of the Fort of Knox segment is open to the public. The segment is significant for its role between 1837 and 1859 in the regional settlement and economic development as a major transportation route. We're going to go down this transportation route, okay, for the military that they built. Guessing this is where the military does training. This forest can be relentless, yo. Okay, there's a couple of long distance races here. They look tough, okay? They look tough. No water in the snow. Oh, no, there's a little. That's great news because, you know, I'm a bum when it comes to getting water. You know what I mean? I forget. Look at these fucking trees. The quarry. Oh my god, there's like, we're gonna learn shit up in this bitch. This is pristine forest right here. Pristine forest. Okay, I promised you a fucking bike ride, and here I am doing a bike ride, okay? I'm this close to never doing a long-term bike ride ever again, okay? Just get this one out of the way, and then it's trains, buses, flights. That's it now. Ships. I'll do ships. I spent a lot of time in Arkansas. I probably spent like a total of like 12 days there, hiking, backpacking on maybe 3 or 4 separate trips. Arkansas. Kentucky's got you beat on the butte right now. Come, La Bonita. End of the trail. Well, you know, it's really not. Let's check the GPS, because I think I can just... Alright. So, there's a more direct way to the place I'm staying tonight. I could jump this. There's literally a gap right there. But I think I'm just gonna go ride my bike down this trail. But it was nice to get away from so many people. Nature is kind of like my hobby. Adventure is like my mode. And being an asshole is like my vibe. Another government road here to go down. So definitely different type of road. Beautiful power lines. It's fun going down this military trail. It's sick. Damn! Look how thick it got. I think we're gonna go for it though. Gotta be ready for ticks, triggers, all that shit. This is a unmarked, I believe, government building out here in the Kentucky forest. Plenty of those out here. But I thought it might be interesting just to check it out. I see cameras. Huh. Oh, cool. Looks like water purification? Okay. Nothing crazy. Cool building though. What is that? What are those? I saw this on Google Maps, but I just could not figure what these were. They're huge. Are these underground bunkers? Wow. And then that's ventilation. Yeah, that's ventilation on top. Those are... Whoa. Whoa. Look at the deer. Look at the deer. You see them? Dude. Well, we all now know nuclear war is on the fucking docket. Where the government's going to be hiding. Crazy. I don't think these are bunkers. I don't see any doors. What I do see is like a ventilation thing in there. So it's like there is a room in there, I feel like. That one's moving, I think. This one. Crazy cool. I'm gonna head into town. Get ready for tomorrow. The real story, you know. Hope you enjoyed this interesting military road to a army water purification site to, there you go, there's your bunker doors. Crazy. I think that's all intertwined right there, but that's Kentucky, you know. You know, I was in Vietnam, and I would go to the grave sites there for their fallen in the Vietnam War, and now I'm here with the U.S. Army and their fallen at many different wars, but some of them being Vietnam here. I just went to Fort Knox's Depository. They have 334.2 tons of gold, I believe. China has been making a lot of moves. Well, first off, I was hanging out there for a few minutes waiting for the sun to come up for the video. And, you know that song that says like, what is it? It's 2 Chainz, All Me with Drake. It says, my dick so hard it made that Metatic go off. It that sauce. That's basically what happened. Cops showed up saying, hey, China's doubled their gold in their depositories. China has doubled their gold in their depositories over the last 5 to 10 years. In 2007, they became the #1 extractor of gold out of the earth. Now, granted, they've been working with very low quality gold until recently. They found a huge strain of it in the ocean. I'm sorry, in a lake, I believe. That is a much higher quality gold, and so they will be able to produce a lot more stability to their yen. We have Russia that has invested into the yen and also is now selling their gold, okay? So Russia's selling their gold to be able to continue the Ukrainian invasion. Recently, Putin just came out yesterday, actually, read an article that Putin is thinking that the war might come to an end. There might be a ceasefire. Now, granted, Ukraine has put up a wall and put up a decent fight. And Russia is just bleeding money, you know, with the invasion that they've done. We no longer are on the gold standard, right? We don't need gold to produce wealth here. It's a great insurance to have, obviously, because when the stock market goes down, that means the gold will go up so that our dollar stays relatively safe. I feel like, well, first off, America has the most gold by far. Like, we are way ahead. We also hold a lot of gold for Germany and France due to the safety of America. Well, respect to our fallen warriors. Respect to the bike ride that got us here. My God, I'm a little dirty. Respect to the new day that's about to happen. We're gonna get after it today, you feel me?